Hey guys. Yes, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got here. I am too. One day I'm just minding my business, scrolling through job listings, and bam! Retail pharmacy technician? Sounds fancy, right? I thought so too. Fast-paced environment? I'm definitely used to that. Customer service? I'm excellent at that. Medication knowledge? Psh, how hard can it be? Yeah, didn't think that one through. But we in there now. But sun shines. That's why we're here. We're gonna figure all of this out together. The lessons, the laughs, the what did I just sign up for moments. So let's rewind a bit, shall we? Back to where it all started. It sun shines. So I'm doing a thing, okay? I am on my way to becoming a pharmacy technician, and my manager basically, I'm not officially hired yet, but he is like helping me to fill out paperwork. I basically have to become a licensed pharmacy technician by the Board of Georgia Pharmacy. And so I have to fill out some paperwork, which is why I'm at the library right now, and I have to like print a copy of my license, probably my driver's license, and then I'm gonna see if I can get a few books. I probably don't need no books because I'm probably not gonna read them. But it opens at 10 o'clock, and so I'm waiting for the doors to open in 3 minutes. And I do want to document this process of me switching careers because, like, what the heck? I've been in food service for the past 2 years and some months. May would be 3 years total that I worked in food service at Chick-fil-A. And we can talk about that whole experience in another video, but I'm probably gonna make some videos of like how I became a pharmacy technician with no experience, or like things you need to know before becoming a pharmacy technician and all of that. He is being very helpful right now and guiding me and helping me to make sure everything is getting done and on time. So hopefully before January ends, I will be officially working at CVS as a pharmacy technician. And I haven't told anyone. The only people that know is the people that was there on the call on Sunday. He called me to kind of give me a update and things, like to learn the process of things that I would have to do, and basically breaking down like what would be my hours, what would be my pay rate and everything. And I don't mind being 100%, I said it right the first time, 100% honest with you guys and like talking about all of that. I would be switching over to like a new time schedule. I'm used to waking up at 4:20 in the morning, working like a 5 to 2, and this schedule will be like a 10 to 6 or like a 9 to 4. So I'm definitely not used to that. So that's going to be interesting. But I'm saying like that's not that bad transitioning over time versus the pay raise I'm getting and versus all the experience that I'm about to get. And I'm excited to have a male manager because females, they be acting crazy sometimes. I'm sorry, y'all. I love y'all, but y'all be wildin'. So I'm about to go into the library in 1 minute and fill out this paperwork, get a copy of my ID, and possibly look around for books. I'm off this whole entire week until next Sunday, so I could probably like just find something to read, or I might get a knitting book because I want to start making a lot more knitting content for a Dezzyloops channel, and this is going to be like the moment in my life vlogs where I'm just showcasing different parts of my... Guys, I'm so excited for this story time that I'm about to tell y'all, okay? Let me tell y'all how God is moving me into a different place right now. So, of course, Christmas was last Wednesday, and then on Thursday, the day after Christmas, we worked as usual. I went to work at Chick-fil-A, and so I get a message from, and I, at first I was like, who's this? But then as I read the message, I realized it was the manager for CVS Pharmacy, and I interviewed with him earlier that year, applying for, to become a pharmacy technician. But at that point, it was like part-time, and he had already filled that spot because he knew that I wanted to be full-time. And so, he just told me to wait, and he told me to, get my license and get, things together. So when he reaches back out to me by the end of the year, hopefully, we can just get the process on and going. I didn't do that, of course, because right after that interview, I got sick, and then a lot of things was just happening from there. So it is December now, and he texted me and he's like, Merry Christmas, this is Nicholas, I have a full-time spot open and I was just wondering if you were still interested. And so I was like, most definitely I'm still interested. And then we scheduled a call for Sunday and for 2:00, and man, I'm telling you, that call was so refreshing. Like, it just felt like home. Like, it was just such a fluid conversation. I was laughing like I wasn't even on the phone with my manager. Like, what the heck? I'm so ecstatic. Okay, so I can't even remember all of the call. I just know like some of my friends were there and they was like listening to me, and I was giving them the thumbs up like, oh my god, the information he's telling me right now is information overload, but it is all such good information. So I was worried because I thought I had to be certified and I needed to get licensed, and I was like, dang, I had all this time to do all this and I wasn't prepared. So basically, I got on the call and he was asking me like, giving me step-by-step play of what we needed to do and what we needed to get done. And I mean, it was being talked as if like this is official. This is like, there is no other option than like, you're on my team, I want you, I'm working for you. He said he opened up a rec for the HR, and they had to approve it so that then he can send me a job offer. And then he was asking me about like the time of like when I can come in, because they do rotating weekends and it's different from what I'm used to, because at Chick-fil-A we don't do rotating weekends, we're automatically off on Sundays. And at first I had to have a talk with God, and I was like, Lord, it can just, as a Christian, it could just feel so overwhelming with all these rules and all these regulations and all these laws. And I was like, Lord, but like, you know my heart, and I have to believe that you know my heart. And like, I don't want to have to work on Sunday because that's when I go to church. I can't pass up on this opportunity though. And I feel like this is a door of opportunity that the Lord is opening. So I have to trust that he is leading me where he needs me to go. And basically he was saying that it's not every weekend. So some weekends I'll be off Saturday. So I think it's going to be like a Monday to Friday type of job. And then he told me that the hours were either going to be like 9 to 4 or 10 to 6. And me, I'm a 5'2" girl, 7 to 3 girl, 6 to 2 girl. And in my mind, I'm just thinking like, dang, I'm gonna have to I'm not gonna have any time left in the day, blah 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 blah. But girl, and I told myself like, so are you telling me you're gonna stay in a spot that you're comfortable with, knowing that you're not happy, over being pushed to be uncomfortable? I'm working from ground zero. I know nothing about pharmacy tech. I know nothing about medications. I know nothing about anything. And he began to give me a play-by-play of like how I can even grow, because he said, I don't want you to feel like you're just going to be stuck there and then that's all you have to do is work CVS pharmacy. He began to show me different career paths and opportunities, how to make more money and how to like upgrade my career once I get in. And I just felt so like favored and blessed to like not be around someone who's gatekeeps and doesn't, because who's telling anybody that when they first get hired? They want them to be with them. They don't want to automatically tell them like, oh, this is how you can grow past me before they're even hired. But he was like, no, like, you're not locked down here. There's so many other places you can go. They're like, this is, you can take this as far as you're willing to go. It's as far as you want to grow. As far as you want to grow, it's as far as you can go. And y'all know me, I love a challenge, so I'm all here for it. And he was basically telling me like, I don't even have to worry about getting certified right now. There's only one person that he's working with right now in his team that's certified. I do plan on getting certified though, but that just helped put a lot of pressure off my back, me feeling like I had to get that done. But I do plan on getting certified at least by the summer, go ahead and studying, getting these hours in and learning, and then doing learning work while I'm like off of work. Like even now I have a week off and I'm planning on like researching a lot of YouTube videos on pharmacy technicians, their day in the life, and just learning verbiage and learning wording and things like that, because that'll just help me. I'm that type of person. I like being prepared. And so basically he told me to come in because he was going to print off my work. He sent me the work, but you know me, I was confused about what I was supposed to be doing. So he said, do you want me to print it for you? And he did. And so today is Monday, and I went up today around like 9:40, and I got the paperwork, and man, I was running up and down town. I felt like such an adult. So basically I took the paperwork and I went to the library because I needed to print off a copy of my driver's license. And then after that I gave him back the paperwork, and then we both figured out like I had to have a notary. I didn't even know what the heck that was. So, and this is another thing of how great God is. Navy Federal credit union, the furthest, the nearest one was all the way in Fayetteville. God put it so that just recently a credit union opened. I'm telling you, like, and I went up there and I was like, I just noticed, like, you guys just opened here, like, what? And she was like, yes, like, we were having to travel to Fayetteville to go to Navy Federal, and now we're here. Went up there, I did the notary, that was free, that was my first time doing that. She stamped the approval on my papers, and then we drove all the way back and gave it to him. And then we went together because we were confused about one part, because he asked me, did it ask me to pay for anything yet? And I was like, no, because there was a fee to get a license. Mine was $100 that I had to pay to be licensed to be a pharmacy technician, because you can't I can't work with medicine or anything until I'm licensed. So then we were working with that back and forth, and then I scheduled to get my fingerprints taken. I had to do a field print, and I did that. I just finished doing that, and now I'm waiting in the car to pick up my sister from work, and I'm just super ecstatic because, like, I've been wanting to leave so bad, and only God knows, like, how me and him have been fighting back and forth, and how I've been trying to be patient and trying to pray and trying to wait. And I have many different job opportunities, but they were all trying to pay me $15 an hour, and I'm like, you guys aren't even willing to match my pay. And I remember when he asked me how much was I looking to be paid, and I was like, well, it depends on, like, how much you guys are paying your pharmacy technicians, like, what is your standard? And I was like, if you can match my pay of what I'm making, I would love to make more than that, but at least match my pay, and that will help me to, like, leave, because I know that I can work with that amount, because that's the amount I've been working with. And he said I could do more than that, and I was just like, Lord, I thank you. Like, God knows how much that money is about to help me. First things first, we're doing with that money, we're paying tithes and offering, of course, but we're paying down our debts. But no, I'm just so grateful, so eternally grateful. And then my best friend gave me that planner, and then just small things like God has just been giving me my heart's desires, bro. In his own way. Like, everything that I've been asking for before the end of this year, he's been lining up for me, and he's been giving it to me. And you know, I prayed to God. I was like, Lord, like, I don't want this year to end the way it started. Like, I don't want this year to end, like, and we up. We coming up. And it's like, you know, I wouldn't know how to handle the low if I wasn't in the trenches, you know? And now that I've been at certain points of not having literally no money, freaking frauded, and all my money gone, I know what it's like and what I need to do when I do get money. I'm just grateful to God that he continues to show his love for me. And even in the times where I thought that he wasn't there and I thought that he forgot about me, he continues to show me that he's watching over me, just by he gave me freaking PS4. My best friend, one of my friends, Patrick, he gave me a PS4, and he gave my sister an Xbox One for free, like, for Christmas. And then my other friend, he gave me Call of Duty. And then I just feel so grateful. And I just keep getting small things like perfumes that I want, different things that I want. And I'm about to try a new hairstyle, and I just am pushing myself outside of my comfort zone. I'm just excited for all that God has in store. And the year, he's ending this year off really well. Like, this year is ending off on a bang. Like, I'm so grateful, God, and I thank you so much for how you continue to show me your love, even when I didn't do the things that I was supposed to do, even when I continued to hide myself, even when I continued to shove you away and do the things that I wanted to do in my own flesh and my own desires. I thank you for continuing to stick beside me, to continue to chase after me and not giving up on me. You continue to guide me, and you continue to whisper and to lead me where you wanted me to go. And I thank you that as we enter in this new season, in this partnership of 2025, God, I thank you that it'll just be a year of acceleration. And I thank you that this will be the year of me getting in a relationship, to finding the man that God has for me. I'm so excited. Wedding bells, y'all, wedding bells. Like, I'm currently single right now. I am not talking to no one, but I'm going to continue to work hard and work and rest in God, because ultimately he's gonna be the one that do it. Because what I want, only God can do. I don't want what I've seen. I want something I've never seen before, and I know that God will give that to me. He will give me the desires of my heart. I'm gonna continue to lean on him and trust in him for that. And it's almost time for me to go pick up my sister, so I need to get ready. I'm just so grateful, man. Just so freaking grateful. And you know, it feels good to be on this path right now, because I was just, you know, trying to get out the trenches of depression and feeling like nothing's ever gonna happen for me and woe's me, you know. But then I told myself, like, there's been so many instances where God and me have just been in it together, and I've been with him, and I've just been like, Lord, if you don't do it, it's not gonna get done. And that's just kind of where I'm at next year. Goal wise, I'm not gonna be so like, I want this and this, but I am gonna petition it to God. I'm gonna pray about it. I'm gonna write it down, and I'm gonna leave it. And I just thank God so much for how amazing 2025 is about to be. My eyes are so ready to see all that God has written out for me for 2025. The story is already written, and I'm just walking in it. And I thank God for the grace, favor, and mercy as I walk this out. And I'm going to be documenting it. I'm going to be showing it. I thank God for blowing up Dezzyloops, and not just blowing it up, but giving it an audience and allowing it to be a sustained foundation, not just a one-hit wonder viral sensation. And I'll even begin to make money off of that. And I'm just grateful. I'm grateful. Out with the old and with the new. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm nervous. I'm about to go to my interview at CVS. It is 2:30, and I told them I would be there around 2ish. So yeah, I'm about to head out, and wish me luck.